Yo, what's good? I'm Tragic. And I am back, yo. And before we get started... Alright, but jokes aside, we are here with the third installation of Black Clover. We're going to be reviewing the third arc, which is the Royal Captial Assault Art. It had a lot of action. We got introduced to our first main villain group, the big antagonist group, some good fights, some awesome character designs. Let's get right into it. Okay, so this arc picked up with a royal gathering at the Capitol, and this arc continued the show on how Black Clover can be funny and interesting and make you laugh, but it started to dive more into the magical powers of different characters and show us more captains, which was really cool. And we got to see more members inside of those squads from captain down, which also leads us into a ranking system that we are learning about. Here's the Magical Knight ranking system that I was talking about. At number 1, we have the Magic Emperor, aka the Wizard King, and then you have a descending order of different magical knights, and we're starting to see junior magical knights at the lower levels in the squad. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Asta got promoted to 3rd class, and his other members did not get promoted because we really didn't see them do much. So let's move on into some of the higher upper ranks. With some of the higher royal ranking captains, like vice captains and stuff, them motherfuckers are savages. They are judgmental if you don't have money, and they'll be even judgmental if you're royal if they deem you not useful or that you can't use your magical powers. Look what they did to Shoddy. All right, so they have their little squabble after all that, and then we finally get into the riot or the raid on the Capitol, man, and we get to see our first 2 villains that look like they're gonna stay around. And at this point, we don't know that they're in a group that is going to be introduced later on, but I was digging the character design, and I was happy to see what I thought was going to be some strong villains finally appearing to wreak havoc. With these villains too, I think we starting to get into some more mature themes and what villains will do. Like, this town is getting burnt down and people are getting turned into zombies, and right when that is all happening, we get to see Asta's entrance, which I absolutely loved, and I'm going to show you the clip now. Man, that intro was dope, and the narration went along perfectly with it. And as I was saying, the show is starting to get more mature, like darker themes, character death. I think it's going to get a little bit gory. Like I said in previous videos, it's reminded me of Hunter x Hunter, and we see this in shonens. We see as the audience matures, so does the show. That happens in books and just literature in general. And as the show is getting more mature, look at like how scary this dude's doll is. It reminded me of a curse from Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'm just enjoying a lot how the show is progressing and how it's maturing, and I'm really enjoying these villains. So with all this gangster shit going down, Black Clover does some great comical relief while this is all going down. Man, we got the salt-based chef, man, cooking it up, Chef Curry. And then for whatever reason, they decided to flash back to this gold loom heirloom of an animation, man. Why, I don't know. I don't know, man. I swear that animation is going down in the archives for me, for real. But I really did like the Crimson Lion King, and he did there were some awesome scenes between him and Asta when they were fighting, which I'm going to show, like him calling him a man and saying that he was his rival. With the like music going on in the background, like the fire and the flames and the burning, it just was awesome, bro. Like, I was really enjoying that. So I love that Vermilion is teaching Asta. The connection that they made was emotional, and we got to see him get over that royalty judgment on peasants and finally accept him as a man and kind of get over that irrational judgment. And then too, with Yuno, we got to see and learn more about the 4-leaf grimoire. His wind power-up was really cool. And what makes this show great is they'll do stuff like that, and then you'll see this crazy sound effect that I can't believe they did either. Right? And then the Royal King, like not the Wizard King, but the Royal King. This dude is like a pompous D-bag, bro. But I would like to take one of these royal naps, for real.
要は昼寝の時間なのだ。
見てまいります。
Something we haven't talked about is like camera angles, perceptions, or sweeps, which one that I really liked that caught my eye was when the villains came in during the fight in like the courtyard, the way that the camera like pans across and kind of had like a shaky effect, it gave like this gritty vibe and like really made you feel that you were there on the battlefield. Check it out. And with that, that's going to lead us into episode 26, which is called Wounded Beast. And by far, this has been the best episode of the series yet. Man, it was action-packed. We learned about the eyes of the Midnight Sun. We get the villain group name finally to compare them to like other villain groups that we've seen. Because I love them, man. Everybody loves like the Akatsuki, the Phantom Troop, such and such. You know, right off the top of my head, that's two that I really enjoy. And so Eyes of the Midnight Sun, let's freaking go. And they were not playing around either. They came with some hitters. The dude using the spatial magic, that spatial magic is super powerful. And he transported Vermilion into another space. And we don't know who he fought, but they mentioned later on that he might have fought their leader. And that's why he like lost his arm and everything. They came with the hitters. They even have a mad scientist that reminds me so much of Mayuri Kurisuichi. Shout out to Bleach, which is about to come out. And she had that quote in there. Don't you want every last cell of your body to be devoted to my research? Like, what? No, bitch, get away from me. But I love mad scientists. They're awesome. And the Eyes of the Midnight Sun, they're dope. The character designs are fired. They appear very strong until that boy, the Wizard Kingdom man himself, shows up. Bro.
魔法帝ユリウス・ノバクロノ、なぜここにこの男が。王とはどうだったかな。殺せ。
Bink? Oh my god, bro. My man is handing out the thumpers. Bro, he came in and killed them boys off the muscle. No words on sight, yo. Well, I guess he did say something. He said how was the capital, but then it was on sight, right? Killed him right away. Time binding magic? Come on. Come on. I'm hype about the Wizard King, man. And then the dude who came to who like helped them out, the guy with the light powers, he looks like he's an issue too, because we're pretty sure he fucked Vermilion up. And so now with the Eyes of the Midnight Sun, we learned that they have a revenge plot against the Clover Kingdom, and they want to start their own kingdom. Overarching enemies and plot that is going to continue on, I hope, for a minute. I'm loving it. Let's go. So that's going to bring us to the end of the review. From what we've seen in Black Clover already with these 3 arcs, this arc shot way up, man. On my 1 to 10 scale, I'm gonna go ahead and give it like a 7 or an 8, maybe like a 7.5. I really did enjoy this one. We got to see a lot of great things, and hopefully a lot of great things are about to come. So don't forget also to please like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed the video. I have been streaming again on Twitch. I'll put a link in the description below. Also join the Discord if you want to talk about just stuff like this, man. We be doing this shit all the time. And then I also have a Facebook group that's dedicated to like anime and other events. So I'll drop all those links down below. My name's Tragic. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be looking out for some more videos coming from me. The beginning of October 1st, we have My Hero started. October 5th is Mob Psycho. Then on the 10th and the 11th, we have back-to-back Bleach and Chainsaw Man. I'm trying to get in on that action and put these videos out for y'all. So just let me know what you're interested in coming up, and hope to see some more videos from myself, man. Peace.
This is madness!